and are holding him aboard one of their cruisers, the Truth and Reconciliation. The ship is currently holding position approximately 300 meters above the other end of this plateau.
So how do we get inside the ship if it's in the air? The Corps issued me a rifle, not wings.
There's a gravity lift that ferries troops and supplies between the ship and the surface. That's our ticket in.
Once we get inside the ship, I should be able to lock on to the tracking signal from Captain Key's neural implants.
Hit 'em, Marines! Go, go, go! The Corps ain't paying us by the hour!
Stick to the higher ground to the right.
Hello everyone, I am the Dominator of the World, and I will be going through level 3 on Halo Combat Evolved. The level is called Truth and Reconciliation, and it is a sniping level, one of my favorites. There's going to be this hill that you can go onto at the very beginning, where you can snipe some Covenant, or you would be able to, but apparently on hard mode, or heroic mode, they can see you very easily, and so you won't be able to take some out while they are unaware that you're there. So basically you're gonna get attacked first, you're gonna have to deal with it. Just keep shooting them with your sniper, don't take out your assault rifle and go in, because there's way too many Covenant, you won't be able to take them out. I do suggest you shoot the people on the stationary guns first, the grunts. They will do some massive damage to your troops, and you do want to keep your Marines alive this entire level. Of course, I do a pretty bad job at that, since I'm not actually supposed to take a bullet for them, since that would basically defeat the point of them being there. But once you see that you've taken out enough Covenant, you will be able to go down there and take the rest on below. Okay, anyways, this level is divided into basically two parts. There's one part where you're on the ground sniping and basically all the fun stuff. The second part is where you're actually doing the rescue mission in the Covenant ship, trying to find Captain Keyes. That's actually the harder part of the entire level. I truly hate that part, but because it has a sniping part in the beginning, this is my favorite level, which is kind of ironic. But anyways, the ship part is extremely hard. I still haven't finished it. I only got partway through it, and that's where the second part of this video is going to end. This is actually going to be the first video where I have to split it into more than 2 parts. So, we'll see how the lengths vary. But as you can see, my health was kind of lowered because one of my idiotic Marines threw a grenade right at me, and I ran into it. That's kind of a bad thing about Marines. They can kill you sometimes. Mostly on accident, but sometimes they're just stupid. Alright, once you get into this passageway, you can take the turret and start shooting at the Covenant, but you won't get much done. In fact, you'll probably be standing there, or sitting there, for several minutes, shooting at what you think is Covenant, and thinking that you killed them, but you actually don't harm them very much. Now there's going to be this second part where you can take the enemy by surprise, but again, they tend to see you on heroic mode. It's like, it's impossible to do this covertly, like you're supposed to. But on easy mode, you can do it. But that's why it's easy mode. On normal mode, it's the same as heroic mode. You can't do it covertly, you can't ambush them. Although on this part you can, but on the first part you can't. That's something that I think was pretty badly done. I think that in every difficulty level there should have been some part of this level that you could take the enemy by surprise, which is the reason why this is a covert level. I mean, if you take away the ambush of the level, the ambush feeling, then you don't have a covert level, which is what this is supposed to be, hence the sniper rifle. But anyways, you have the sniper rifle, you have a lot of ammo with it, so you can just spray away with it, even though I still don't recommend that. As you can see, I just wasted an entire round on a jackal because he kept moving. That's a bad thing about jackals. In fact, it's very annoying. Again, you have to have that appreciation for Halo music. It's just out of this world, quite literally. And Marine, that was not suicide, that was called murder. There are going to be these health packs from fallen Marines. I don't know if they were part of your group, but it looked like that one was from some other group, because I don't think one of my Marines went in front of me. I think you're always in front, so that had to be just put there. Your health does go down very significantly every shot that you take in heroic mode, or every shot that you get. You know what I mean. Alright, in situations like this, I do recommend you use your frag grenades. And also, I've forgotten how to switch out my grenades, so if anyone could tell me, I would be very grateful. Wasted another round of sniper bullets there, but whatever. Yeah. I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh well. Alright, once you're at this part, more Covenant reinforcements are gonna come. They're mostly gonna be grunts. They're gonna be coming through that ledge. So you won't have much trouble with them. But the remainder force that you weren't able to take out while you're below the cliff, they're gonna be on the cliff and they're gonna be running around getting into positions where you can't get to them, or you have to go up to them to kill them. Of course, I'm gonna spend a lot of time standing there looking around, seeing, checking out every spot, because I am now alone. As you can see, all my Marines have died. So I'm gonna need to be careful so I don't die, so I don't end up like them. So I end up like wasting a lot of minutes looking around, inspecting everything, because I think that everything is an alien waiting to kill me.
Covenant forces detected.
Once you're done with that Covenant force, you go around the ledge. Be careful, don't fall off. Of course, it is pretty thin. It is possible to fall off, especially if you're zooming in like this and you're not paying attention to how far you move to the side. You can fall off, and then you'll feel pretty dumb. I know I would. Again, take out the stationary gunmen. They're gonna be your priority. As you can see, I'm checking everything out. That looks pretty suspicious. I was also checking to make sure another grunt wouldn't go back onto the stationary gun. So, you don't have to be as cautious as I am being right now, but of course I am doing that because I want to make this video series as short as possible. I guess you could put that into ASAP as well. Alright, there's gonna be red elites in every single part of this campaign that you go to. Although there weren't as many on normal mode, but again, this is heroic mode, so they have to make it hard by putting in the top elites. I wonder if in legendary mode they put gold elites in every level, every zone of the level. And gold elites are elites that have golden armor. You will see them later on in my series, and they're gonna be annoying as crap. Stationary guns taken out. Again, I'm gonna keep saying that. Just drill it into your head. Watch out for the plasma grenades. That grunt almost got me. There's something about hitting grunts in the face with your gun that makes me very happy. Especially the noise it makes. It's like, ah! Yes, excuse my strangeness for us there. I kind of lost control for a second. Anyways, right now Cortana is gonna call for reinforcements, so you're gonna get another Marine squad to help you. Now they're gonna provide a pretty good distraction for the remaining Covenant force. That'll give you time to snipe the rest of the Covenant force. However, once you go to this passageway that you're supposed to go to, more Covenant are gonna come, and there's gonna be two elites, one red, one blue. You're gonna need to use your grenades to take care of them. Of course, before that, there's gonna be this Covenant dropship that you can see right now that's gonna drop off 2 jackals, only 2, and 2 grunts, again, only 2. So it's a pretty easy job to take out. Again, also you should be careful with the ship's turret. It can do the same amount of damage as a stationary gun. And again, stationary guns do quite a lot of damage. Also, I forgot that this dropship drops 1 elite. Blue armor, so it's not too hard. right about now you should be running low on sniper ammo, and if you are not using your sniper quite enough. And if you're completely out, you're using it way too much. And right there you could see the elites that I talked about. Throw your grenades, all of them, preferably, to take them out, because it would not be wise to use your assault rifle in close range. Or you could use your sniper like I am. I took one out, but unfortunately I will not be able to take out another the same way. And for some reason, whenever you use your assault rifle, it hits the tree instead of the elite. So you're gonna have to go down to use your assault rifle. You can go on the turret, but it won't do much damage at that angle since there's a cliff right in front of you. I find it kind of sad that 3 humans cannot take out 1 elite. Even though it is red armor, they still can't take it out. And I'm not sure where these shackles came from, but it seems that Covenant are coming all over the place, so just kill them all. Really, there's nothing to tell you there, just kill them. It's the entire point of the game. Alright, go through the passageway where the elites came out of. And there's going to be another part where you can try to be quote-unquote covert. Of course I'm going to die in this part because there's an awful lot of stationary guns. And I'm going to show you what happens whenever you don't take out enough of them. And the worst part about this area is that the stationary guns are all over the place. They're surrounding you. They're surrounding the middle part, so wherever you go, if you don't take them out, you'll be shot from all sides. You can't hide at all, which is basically how I die. As you'll see, there's one on the cliff right on top of me. There goes my last Marine. So I'm basically on my own to take on about 20 Covenant. Yeah, that seems about right. Well, I'm also almost quite close out of sniper bullets, only 5 more. So once I'm out of that, I'm gonna have to go to my assault rifle. I'm gonna have to move, and that's not gonna be good, especially since I haven't taken out the stationary guns yet. In all, I think there are 5 stationary guns in this area, all of them encompassing the area. As you can see, I'm getting shot on all sides. Even I can't get away from all the gunfire. It's just all killing me. There I die. So, unlike I've been doing in my past videos, I'm not gonna skip through the redo part because I only died once. So instead, this time I'm gonna kind of show you how to do it in a more successful way. My Marine is still gonna die, of course. In fact, I'm pretty sure that in all the levels that I get provided with Marines, they will all die. Because I cannot take care of my Marines, since I'm basically taking care of myself, so... In fact, who cares about the Marines? Rah. They're just fodder. Fodder for the fire.
Those stationary guns are gonna tear us to pieces.
Yes, as they did last time. Of course, don't do what I'm doing and jumping and then shooting. Although it would be cool if you killed a grunt that way, it kind of won't work if you miss. And since you're basically really low on sniper ammo by that point, you will be out of it if you miss. And so, I managed to get that grunt with a sticky grenade. It was pretty cool. Actually, it's a plasma grenade that sticks, so it was still pretty cool though. I went up again, got my assault rifle, but this time there are fewer stationary guns. There are only 2, and they're basically in the same direction, so even I could hide from them. Of course, there's going to be this dropship coming in, but at the same time, your dropship is going to be coming in carrying a squad of humans. More humans, yeah! So basically, it's actually a really cool scene, actually, if you look at it. They're basically dropping at the same time, which really never happens in Halo, since the Covenant really outmatch the humans. But I recommend you take one of the turrets, any turret that is close to the battle, and you take care of all the Covenant. There are also gonna be Covenant coming down the gravity lift from the ship, and That is why you have to take the turret. They are simply too much for you to take on foot, so you have to go on some sort of vehicle or turret to take them all out. And since the plasma turret does do quite a bit of damage, it'll be way easier to take them all out. Of course, don't shoot your own guys, because then they'll be pretty mad at you and they'll try to kill you too. You don't want both of these races as your enemies. Of course, unlike the human guns, these plasma bullets, I guess you can call them, these plasma bullets don't travel at the speed of bloody light. So, if you're gonna shoot a running target, you do have to shoot in front of it to hit it. Otherwise, you're gonna be shooting right behind it. And I'm gonna show you a couple of examples very soon. Of course, it doesn't get me killed. There's one example where I miss the jackal several times because I'm going with it. Alright, there are going to be 3 normal waves from the gravity lift. All of them contain basically the same thing. 1 elite, maybe 2 jackals, and a couple of grunts. All of which you can take out very easily with this turret. Of course, be careful with the jackals' overcharged plasma pistol launches. They can kill you very deeply. Especially when you're outnumbered in this way. The next wave will be very difficult indeed, but in this wide space I'm pretty sure you can take them on after the first try. If you're a beginner, you will have quite a bit of trouble with this. I will teach you how to destroy these monsters. They're called hunters, and they are bloody awful. They are basically these bluish huge giant creatures that have thick blue armor and a shield and a plasma cannon. They can do quite a bit of damage. And if you get too close to them, they'll charge. But this is exactly what you have to do. You have to get close to them, they will charge. You move out of the way, because they can't turn whenever they charge. They're like a bloody bull. You have to move out of the way, hit them on the back, because that's really their only vulnerable spot. You can also shoot them with your assault rifle, because that apparently does a lot of damage, which I just learned last night. Of course I'm going to die in this one, because I made several mistakes, I think, and I just lost all my health. I also lost all my marines, which doesn't help. But anyways, you can also, if you have a sniper rifle and you're farther away, you can also snipe them in the head. But that will take time and patience because they tend to move around whenever they're shot. Rocket launchers, plasma grenades, and everything that is very effective against multiple enemies will do. My name has been the Dominator of the World, and I'll see you in the next video.